Well, that's it for a week. But next week off, booked it off a month ago. And where am I going? Well, that little wall I built 2 years ago, I think it was. I'll have to watch the video again and see. I went back to that same builder's merchants in my town. I looked round. I said, have you any white bricks, 10 or 12-inch longish? I said, I got some bricks, about 30 bricks, to make a little wall a while ago. How long's a while ago? I said, 2 years. Oh, I said, we changed the stock seasonal, so no, we don't do them anymore. We've got some concrete bricks, had a look. Little nasty brick shapes, but bloody horrible grey concrete. I said, no. And the only thing they seem to have were them panels about 5 foot long with imprinted, like rustic stone wall imprints, you know. And I thought, well, I could sort of bodge them together by mounting a bracket while the cement dries, but it won't be very stable. It'll probably bloody fall down with the pressure of wet soil behind them. And a mate at work said, we'll go to B&Q, I think they deliver. So I'll have a look at B&Q, but he also said near Tesco is a builder's merchants. And I'll see if they have anything similar to the existing bricks. Well, I don't suppose it has to be an exact match, but anything is better than hideous concrete bloody bricks. Although, having said that, if there's green moss growing on them, that'll cover it up. And concrete, we're having little pits in, it'll attract soil and dirt into which green moss grows. Bentley again, probably a doctor's. On good money, aren't they? But I think there's also a builder's merchants in Clayton near them pubs where the bikers meet on a Thursday. So I went to the pet food run with. So sorry, I'll be looking in my mirror. For a long line of cars I would have stopped. So I'll have a look at B&Q. But I should really... I think I'll check that Clayton one on the way home, because I wanted to order them and have them delivered tomorrow or Monday. Because this weather is meant to be here for a while. Let's have a nice spell. Let's hope so. Alright, so B&Q. It's right at this roundabout and down the hill. Had a look down there, Bennington Street, earlier this week, just to see what they had. They have a do-it-yourself and a garden centre and stuff. And all I found was some blue silicone. Yeah, blue silicone. It said gasket, but it's actually silicone. I thought, well, I'll get that. Blue silicone, you never know if you need blue silicone, yeah, to bodge something. Yeah, it's indicating Albert. It's a woman, blonde. Oh, it's going straight on, sorry. And I was down this way yesterday to go to Halfords. I got some more of that sticky foam and a load of terminals, which were quite expensive. Got about 20 for it was £5. No, they're giving £20. No, I want another 4. I said, what? I said, how much are them bits? The sticky foam tape is £8 something. I said, oh, fine. It's £7 something. Last time I got some. I said, what about them terminals? £3.50 and £5.70. £5.70. Yeah, I should go in the cycle lane, shouldn't I? Just for a shortcut. The trouble with B&Q is you go in after one thing and you see other things that you want. Yeah, all the garden stuff will be in one. They might have a nice water feature. I weren't thinking last year when that fountain in the big planter was too powerful and sprayed everywhere. I could have turned down the regulator and had it not quite as powerful. I don't know what I was thinking. I had it wide open. But it was a bit bland anyway. B&Q Extra. See, all the plants are out. Silver paint stayed on there. My little kick plates stayed on. It's getting scratched, so that's where I put them blue hexagons. You see. The lime on there. I phoned up the Image Works in Nottingham. In fact, in next week's Motorcycle News, they're featuring the Image Works in one of their pages. They feature a different company every week. And in this week's, they're featuring that firm that make those wire racks to put helmets and jackets on. I forgot what they're called now though. Let's look at these pretty flowers. I just got some more, what they're called, not freesia, what they're called, I forgot their name. Oh, little dahlias. Might have some here, I forgot. No, I haven't got any here. I'll get back to you. Don't matter, does it? Dianthus. Real turf. Yeah, real turf. I don't think it'd do very well in my backyard or if I use real turf. Well, as you may have seen, those little walling bricks at £1.70 each seem ideal, but I've just inquired about the delivery service. £30 and it's just to your front door. So unloading 50 bricks will be a pain in the ass. Plus £30 delivery, and I'll take it 200 and odd. I was just looking in the garden centre, they have some wooden fences, and I thought, yeah, I can make it out of wood, but how long will that last if it's going to be full of soil? It'll just rot away in a couple of years. So bricks is best. Yeah, and there's sand and cement on top. Forgot about that. So I'll go to see in Clayton if that is still open. And if it isn't there, I'll go to Accrington Green Gates, but they're meant to be moving to different premises from a little funny back street. I could go to Accrington first from here. Accrington. Still open, good. Let's see what they have. Oh, that was better than B&Q. £77 all in. Because I was £4 short. You think they'd knocked it off, wouldn't you? 40, and instead of being little bricks like at B&Q, they're that big. 119 each. Whereas little ones were 170 at B&Q. At B&Q is always expensive. So we're already 40 of the bigger ones. Right. And the sand and cement, that's with, that price is with a bag of cement and 3 of sand. And B&Q was just for the bloody bricks, so bollocks to B&Q. There then. Should I risk going up this back? So watch out for bloody sharp things. Like I said, with being a builder's merchant, there is a good chance of screws and nails. Could all buy a way around to keep thieves off the bricks. Cobbled streets. Eee. It's just like that Orvis had. And they're delivering it tomorrow, first thing. I said, what's first thing? He said 7:30 in the morning. I said, bloody hell, I might be in my underpants again. Driver might scream and run off. A little ginger. Hi baby. Oh. Are you full of fleas? I squeezed you with some new spray last night. Ah, little flea go, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Good old boy, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Well, I just had a delivery. Green Gates in Accrington Building Yard. Yesterday after work, I left work early and I went to B&Q. And they had some, I did a film of it, whether it's worth incorporating in this, I don't know. They had some bricks that big, £1.70 each in grey. And then they wanted £30 delivery. So it would have been £100 odd pound before the sand and cement. These, 119 each, so I got 40 of them because they're bigger. And the sand and cement, and it all came to 77 altogether. And it was free delivery. So, these holidays, or Should I do both jobs? Just wondering whether to get the bike out, go on a few days out, go to Blackpool, or do it all in 1 week. It's really only a day of a job. Like I said, what I'm going to do is build another little wall like this, demolish this to move these bins back 18 inch, build a wall level with that bottom step here, and I don't know if I'm transplanting the rose bushes from there. That's the main one that belonged to my grandma, and it's never produced any flowers rather spookily. These have pink and yellow and white roses. There's 3, and that one hasn't produced any flowers. Maybe I should have scattered my grandmother's ashes on the roots. But yeah, half the bricks are for there, and my dahlias are just sprouting after being the initial lot were eaten by bloody slugs. And I just had a look here, and took off the astroturf, the fake grass. And yeah, I'm going to build 2 bricks there, 1.5 here, 3 or 4 courses high. I forgot to get some coping stones for the top, them V-shapes, but my local builders merchants actually went on Thursday after work. And the reason I went somewhere else is they don't sell them little fancy bricks anymore. But they do sell the coping stones, so I can get some from there. Yeah, that's why I went to B&Q and Greengate, because my local builders just has plain crappy normal brick, not textured. Yeah, how to be textured. Yeah, so I'm going to build that up. And all that soil I've piled up from old hanging baskets will be spread out, hopefully. And I'll just let that wood rot into the soil. You do say it's not a good idea because rotten wood can absorb all the nitrogen apparently. But we'll see. Something's eating these rhododendrons, but all the others are fine and all sprouting buds. Aren't they lovely rhododendrons? Right, so I'll be doing this today, I think. Yeah, I'll get my mats out, I want to kneel. Everything's soaking after all that rain last night, yesterday. So as for biking, I've got all next week off. My holiday starts here. So depends on the weather, doesn't it? But if it's raining I can't carry on with my bricklaying, can I? That's why I should do it this weekend, meant to be scattered showers today with sunny intervals, but tomorrow's meant to be nice. I'll see how I progress today. Theoretically I should be able to do this job today, but it takes longer than you think. Mixing cement, that's a pain in the ass. Oops. Then I tread over this bag of sand and cement. Look at all the scratches here. I've discovered it's ginger that climbs up here, little sod. Yeah, that's cat claws with cat litter on. I've contacted the Image Works as well, and Motorcycle News is doing a feature on it next week at a firm in Nottingham. They can do custom stickers, so I've sent them another template, and I've asked them if they'll send you a sticker, see if it fits. You might need adjustments, then when you finalise the size, they'll make you a gel pad. It won't cost so much, but I'm just curious about having a proper gel pad made. Although these aren't so bad, are they? My lunchbox lids. I know I shouldn't be spending money when These don't look so bad. But a nice gel pad. I've had that for 2 years, excellent quality from America. You maybe could reproduce that, but I think you pay more the more complicated the design is. The more you pay, I think. He said you can just put a little Honda Hornet 900 logo on like that, only in miniature, on a metallic blue gel pad. So we'll see. Right, that's all for now. That's my plans for the weekend. Bricklaying instead of biking. Made in England. Oh, there's one side with no writing on. Epcot Harley, he was criticising my drill saying the crap. I must have blunted one on something. They're only Aldi cheapos, £5 a set. The only other thing I've got bite-wise is I bought one of them from Halfords. I went to Halfords for some more of that foam tape. £8 odd. And I got a load more terminals. I was going to connect these new horns I got, but one of them stopped working, the left hand one, the high note one, I think it was. The left high notes. The blue one stopped working, but I had my old one in there, a spare one I had. Yeah, so I got that to use on my one remaining puck. Put a 90-degree bracket on, a little Aldi bracket. Put a ring on. And like someone said, you put it on your handlebar, of course, and never leave it behind again. That's what I've done, can you see? You see. Cut off that little tab, that little locking tab, no need for that. It just locked and was a pain in the ass to open, so it's no longer there. You see. Yes, there is. I saw this in a charity shop, and we're being blue. I was going to put it on the back of the bike, but it'll only get dirty and mouldy. And I think it's just a little travel bag to put stuff in. And maybe in a tent. You know, sponge, soap, aftershave. I don't know, is it for women? I don't know. I just saw it blue, £2, so I snapped it up. Flannel in there. You know what I mean, it's blue. If I ever go camping again on my bike, it's a little blue travel bag. Travel Econs. I just saw it in a charity shop, brand new in a packet. So I bought it. £2. All the statements are coming with 0 on, balance, good. And when I've done with the remaining £2,000, MBNA have sent a 16-month interest-free period. So the remaining £2,000 I had on my Lloyd's one is now on an MBNA, and I'll pay it over 16 months. So I could buy a Royal Enfield after all. No. It's tempting. It's tempting to buy an X11, but like I said, the Hornet's running fine at the moment. Anything major happened, I'd have to use my credit card, wouldn't I? Anything went totally pear-shaped on my Hornet, which rendered it off the road, I'd have to get another bike. It was tempting while I had that money. Get a Royal Enfield, get that Shoei Ride orange helmet to match, instead of this blue Array one. But no, I thought I'd better prioritise and pay all me most of my debts off first.